Rolling.
Hi, my name is Cordelia Friendsbottom, and I am here to reach out to your audience. Should I look right into the camera, or should I look at something else?
I mean, camera's fine. Yeah, whatever you feel is most natural.
Just you'll tell me if I like look bad.
You look
Okay.
fantastic.
Um, yeah. So my name is Cornelia Factor Hunter, and I'm here looking for my soulmate. Uh, I used to really pull. I used to have a lot of options. The dating scene was really flourishing for me. Fun fact about me is I died in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire, which, was front page news for a long time, and so it was pretty cool, a famous ghost around, and me and the girls, would have a lot of company come over and swing by, and that all really, really dried up after 9/11. Um, so now people tend to float on down to ground zero, which I mean, I get kind of. Those girls were newer and had nicer hair because they didn't really have to do hard labor. But then again, I mean, they were working in finance, so I really don't see how interesting they could possibly be. But I've taken a stroll down there, and really, I'm just looking to get out of the New York dating pool. It's a pretty small scene, and I wanna open myself up to new horizons. Uh, I would really like to date a Latino. I've never dated a Latino before. I've dated a lot of Irish guys already, so if you are Irish, I don't want to offend you, but please don't contact me. I don't want to hear about Ireland, and I don't care how you got over here. Um, and I'm just gonna have to do an Irish goodbye to you. So sorry about that, but Latinos, if you're watching, I would really be open to anything really about your culture, the music, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm a freak in the sheets. I'm a freak in the sheets. If you don't believe me, I can show you a little something. Ooh. Whoa. So I can do little things like that. I got pretty good at doing different voices. That's one of my hobbies is doing different voices. I can kind of mimic the voice in people's heads. So that's something I like to do for fun. Like I'll go up to a girl in crisis and I'll whisper in her ear, "I should cut my bangs. Cutting my bangs would be good," and then I watch her do it. So I'm a silly ghost. I like to do silly things. If you like to do silly things too, I would like to do them together. Some other silly things I like to do is I like to go up to incels who are kind of in and out of sleep, and I tell them a bad joke. And then I follow them to an open mic the next night, and I watch them do it badly and bomb, and I think that that's pretty funny to me. Uh, so I just kind of prank around, you know. I'm kind of an impractical ghoster. um, if you aren't familiar, the Impractical Jokers is a TV show. Depending on when you've died. Um, anyway, if you died young or old, I'm kind of open to anything, all ages, really, as long as you've been dead at least 18 years. Um, and lastly, if you want to find me, my place, just come to my place. I don't have a phone number. I do like to hang out in telephone booths sometimes, but they've kind of dried up. No one's calling them anymore. So you can just reach me at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, which is now the Brown Building at NYU, right off of Washington Square Park. It's now a science building, so I'd love to give you a tour, and we could prank some of the local science students. It's kind of fun when you make them think that something's on fire, which is pretty easy to do because I do have a slight smell of smoke still. I haven't really been able to shake, so that's a little bit fun. Just don't come on Tuesdays between the hours of 3 and 9 p.m. because the girls and I have a weekly house meeting. As you can imagine, sharing a house with that many chicas for so long, things can get a little tense. And so we like to get our feelings out once a week, and we have to block off 6 straight hours just in case anybody is really experiencing some well, I hate to say it, but jealousy. People tend to be pretty jealous of me. So let's not give them something else to be jealous about. I'll be there pretty much all the time walking around the square. Oh, another fun little thing I like to do, a little prank I like to do, is I like to hang around swimming pools, and I like to make a little splash so people think someone else tooted. So, if that's you, if you're a Latino or a musician, please reach out to me. I'm a couple hundred years old, but I feel like I'm still 17, you know? So, let's have fun and be ghouls together. Let's be soulmates. I'm a Scorpio. Can you get a shot of my bum? I've been told it's a good quality of mine. I'll jump